So. Oh, hey, Getty, I didn't. I know. So, here we go, going for a walk. I started to help my mother with some tech help. But then I need full concentration because it's really disorientating when you're using a computer that's not yours, but like it's one of those things where you're like, I know how to use a computer, and then you do something and you're like, oh, it's not responding in the way that a computer usually would. So I go sit down and I'm like, she's like, I want to take the photos and videos on my phone and put them to my computer. And I was like, okay. And I went to iTunes was already open. It was really confusing since it was like the Windows maximized, but the top, like where the X's are, like were off the screen. And I was like, wait, what happened here? And then the task, it kind of looked like the windows also under the transparent taskbar. Once again, I'm like, wait, what the hell went on with this? And then I go click something. I go to click on something on iTunes, and it's not responding, but not in the way where it's like, this program's not responding. Like, I click on something and nothing's happening. And I'm first like, oh, well, the taskbar is kind of stretched up, resized. And I bring it back to its normal factor, or whatever, normal form. And I'm like, okay. Then I notice at the top of iTunes, it is transferring the photos and videos to the computer, but it just says it's loading. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna go because I guess it's already doing it and you did something right. So it takes me about 24 minutes to like do 2 laps around the block. This is my 3rd walk today. Even though, I had a burger, so I'm not really gonna need to refuel. Maybe rehydrate. That would be good. Maybe some tea. Maybe. God, tomorrow's Monday. My mom has work. Especially my dad's not going to be home. He's never happy. No matter what he does, or no matter what people do around him. His happiness is dependent on what other people do around him and for him. Or the illusion of if it's for him or not. Oh man, I swear. There is... Oh, it's so weird. So, wow. I just got an idea for like a movie or a short film. Also, this light pollution is just ruining my ability to see. Wow, this is fucking dark. This is 5 houses with no lights on. Not even inside. Usually there's people partying there. Or, just being loud. Or, just have the TV up loud, but I cannot see a thing. So I have to clench my arm and wave it around. So, not wave it around, but swing it. So yeah, sorry, I just went on a rant on my dad for no reason. But what was I doing? I made some progress on D&D. Yeah. I'm making a map. I established a special weapon and a magic item. I know how I'm gonna format it. Oh, there's a car coming. Let me go to the left side of the road. Oh, they pulled into a driveway. I'm safe. Also, I'm wearing PJs. Lemon. Wearing PJs and the loafers I was wearing before. They're killing my feet. I'm already sick of them. But at the same time, they're better than my Skechers loafers that feel like marshmallows on my feet. Also, the temperature dropped comfortably tonight. I'm wearing just a t-shirt and, well, for my top, I'm wearing a t-shirt. That... So, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough time for 2 laps. Maybe like 2.5. Most likely not. I guess this would be my halfway mark. This is my halfway mark. Yeah, around this region, I guess. Because this would be like 6 minutes. Yeah. This would be halfway. A little past halfway, maybe, but, yeah. So, I'm gonna figure out a format for this adventure. And the final format's gonna be done through the OK program called Scribus. And I need to finish the player's handbook through Scribus, which is gonna be hell. Oh shit, it's gonna be hell. I mean, like doing the, what's it called? The inventory, not the inventory system, but someone's pumping bass through the house, that loud house. But, what's it called? The things that you can buy. Writing those out with the indexes and indents and tab and spacing. It's just such a bitch to do in that program for some reason. It's a bit glitchy, it feels like. So, yeah, there's that. Once I get it done, it's gonna be so great. I'm gonna print out like 5 booklets of the thaumaturgy once it's revised a bit. Ooh, there's a plane flying low. That's like shaking the ground, it feels like. I don't see any plane though in this open sky I'm in right now. I can't see off in the far horizon, but I can see above me. So, yeah. I've got only so much money in the bank. I got a lot, but I still can't buy Easy Drummer 2, but I sent a little, you can send a ticket in for a technical issue, but I was looking through the forums. Sorry, I just mumble over and say it quickly, and it sounds right to me, but I know when I say it out loud, it just sounds blah. So the forums, I was looking through there, and one of the more recent issues was, well, within this year, was the one that I'm having. And hopefully that gets back to me later Monday, because they don't respond on Saturdays and Sundays. Only Monday through Friday. I think I just saw something interesting, but I was there's the neighbors in back of us. I'm on the road parallel to my road, and it looks like they have some guests over, and I just saw like a van parked out in front of their car, and way back, not the back seat, but like the trunk. It's a van, by the way. And in the van, I saw something glowing. Like, it looks like the light of a phone. But I saw no, rectangular device. And I'm pretty sure I just saw, a little girl just sitting back there chilling. And they're, in the hooks on the, off to the top right, parts of the car where you might see someone hang laundry. I saw a suit being hung up, but then the side that I saw it in, there's nothing. I saw it looked like there was just a little girl just sitting back there chilling, and I was like, whoa, that's strange but cool. Oh, that light. Yeah, 13 minutes, boom. I'm gonna record until it runs out, but yeah, I'm making progress. But when I get back, I have to help Mom with tech issues, and it's weird that my mom has work right away, right after ending one job, and it's just strange. It's still a little bit more pressure on me, but she, while we were cooking the burgers, she was talking about oh, it was fun working, but it wasn't it was different, I didn't have a sidekick. And I was like, what, you mean me? It's yeah, there's no one to talk to and tell stories, or I talk a lot and tell interesting stories. She's like, oh, there's no one telling stories and having some high energy and keeping everyone on track. I was like, okay, but that's something that is expected. When you get something new, you're now without, and it's a bit sad, but you kind of know how. And I said, you kind of know how I feel with my ex, and how we're working together, and then she left, and now that was 2 seasons without. It sucked. There's no one to connect to and be sidekick. Can you do this? Or it's you know what I mean. You have this language between these people, between two people that only you two kind of understand and get. And she seemed sad. And I was like, oh, this is weird. But like, I get it, but that's no reason to quit. You got work to do. You got responsibilities. Strong and deliberately. Yeah. Can't wait for the later fall, or can't wait for the temperature drops, but we're gonna get a heat wave this week. And New England doesn't have much to worry about, really. I mean, we are getting a heat wave, but I don't think we're gonna get some of that, fires that the country's been getting. We have moisture, it's not dry heat. I have like 3 minutes or 2.5 minutes. So, I hear ambulances off in the distance. Yep, I'm in that really dark part of the neighborhood now. A bit spooky, and I'm not wearing anything reflective yet. I'm not scared of anything that could come my way. I could defend myself if any animals were to approach me, or just say hi. So here I go. Today's been a walking day. I think I've walked more than I've just sat. And that's fine. But that's what my Sundays are going to be like. Unless I get a call back or anything. But when I get a job, bank it, put some of it towards, what's it called? Put some of it towards audio engineering. And I also need to build a portfolio. So, I need to progress. I need to better myself. Because no one else is going to do it for me. I have no one else to lean on. It's just me. And I'm fine with that, but it does get lonely. But I like being alone sometimes. A lot of times, I like being alone. Listening to my music that I like. The screaming white noise, fast drums. Music about the devil. In cold weather, I don't mind. I like it.